it's like, let's say once we have built a team, and then typically hiring freshers is not big a talent, not big a challenge. But then hiring someone who's an experienced candidate with 3 to 5 offers becomes a bit more challenging, and it's something that we discussed in our previous hiring diary session also. So, based on your experiences, what do you think is something that works in solving this? Is there a secret sauce or something that you can share?
Oh, yeah, this is one of the most talked about problem statements, like we say, in the talent acquisition community across businesses and across different companies, whatever be the scale, whatever be the size, right? So, whether you're attracting the first 10 engineers or whether you're attracting more than that and building a scale, like you kind of pointed out, right, especially in the startup space, or especially in the high engineering product space, right, even hiring freshers has not been an easy game, right, because we saw that even in a very tough year like last year and this year, uh, the last year more so because of the COVID related problems, and this year also because many of these campuses were not fully working. When we reached out to campuses, the amount of competition uh, that has been there across the sort of different businesses and different sort of companies is so huge, is so acute, that the proposition that you're making to the engineer to come and work for you has been a differentiator, right? So whether it is still the freshers, or whether it is a lateral engineer that you're trying to hire, uh, most of these folks today have multiple offers, most of them. There may be very very few engineers who would not go through different companies selection processes before deciding to accept any one of them. And in that scenario, what is that you can make as a difference, or what is the differentiators that you can bring onto the table? A couple of them. One is, why are companies investing so much on culture, right? Because people, culture, work life balance, the right amount of opportunities, the right learning element, the right amount of ability to stand up and be respected for the kind of work they do, and the impact that they create, right? So these stories of differentiation is what actually appeals to them. And as long as a company is able to communicate that, right, in the right manner, and the target audience, which is typically these engineers, are able to figure that out and are able to understand and believe you in what you're saying, then this problem of your offer to joiner conversions becomes better, right? So in my experience, and this experience of over like last 8 to 10 years in this space, has been that your onboarding, your typically your decision for that engineer to walk through your door, and today it is virtual door, walk through that door to join your company and come into the Meesho scheme of things, depends on the conviction the person has as to what that opportunity is going to help him do, right, and where is he working. If these two answers are solved for in his mind, then then you find a solution to your joining. Otherwise, it's a very tough battle, and that battle continues in the space.